we'll learn the notes on the E string here. When you play your low E string open, you should hear an E note if that's in tune. That should be tuned to E. Same with the high E string. That's also another E note, just up a few octaves. At the first fret of E, we have F. The second fret, we have F sharp. And at the third fret, we have G. Fourth fret is G sharp. Fifth fret is A. Sixth fret is A sharp. Seventh fret is B. Eighth fret is C. So from B, there's no B sharp, it's just right into C. The 8th fret here. 9th fret is C sharp. 10th fret is D. 11th fret is D sharp. 12th fret is E again. So we have 12 notes in total. So E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And from one E to the next E is called an octave. On the A string we have A octaves at the open string at 12th fret, D octaves, G octaves, B octaves, high E octaves. Now another thing here is we have E, F, F sharp, G. This note here, F sharp, can also be known as G flat. Here's our G note, here's G flat. Here's our F note, here's F sharp. So F sharp and G flat are the same notes. Same here at the 4th fret, we have G sharp, but that can also be known as A flat. Here's A at the 5th fret, 4th fret is A flat. So A flat and G sharp are the same notes. Same thing here at the 6th fret on the E string, A sharp is the same as B flat. And we also have C sharp is the same as D flat, and D sharp is the same as E flat. Now sometimes in the beginning it's just helpful to remember the frets. 3, 5, 7 on E is G, A, B. 3, 5, 7 on the A string is C, D, E. G, A, B, C, D, E. So at the 5th fret of the E string, we have an A note. That should be the same pitch as an open A string there. And again on the A string now we'd have A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So once you know all the notes in the right order on the E string, it's easy to apply to any other string. So 5th fret of E is an A note and an open A string, so 2 A notes. 5th fret of the A string is D. That's the same pitch as an open D string. 2 D notes. 5th fret on D is a G. Same with an open G string there. 2 open G notes. Now, the 4th fret of the G string here is a B note, not the 5th fret. And that's where we get our unison Bs from. So that's the difference in the guitar tuning. These are known as perfect 4th intervals. That's a perfect 4th. That distance of notes from an E to an A is a 4th. So E to A, that's a 4th. Then A to a D, that's also another 4th. And then D to a G is another 4th. Now G to a B is known as a major 3rd, not a 4th. So that's tuned, G to B is tuned like a major 3rd. And then B to an E, that's also another 4th. Another good way to find the notes along the guitar strings is with octaves. So at the first fret of the E string we have an F note, and the octave to that, another high F note, is at the third fret of D. At the second fret we have F sharp, the fourth fret of D we have F sharp, third fret we have G, fifth fret of D, another G. So that's how the octaves run. Now if we go back to this F, first fret, then the third fret of D is an F. Now if you want to find the next F, it's actually going to be not at the fifth fret of E, but F at the sixth fret of B. Now if we go to the third fret of the A string, that's a C note there. Our octave is going to be at the fifth fret on G, another C note, and the octave to this C note is going to be at the eighth fret of the high E string there. So octaves run like this, 3, 5, 3, 5, until you get to the D string, then it's 3, 6, 3, 6, or whatever note you're on. Here it's 2 notes ahead, but then when we get to the D string, 3 notes ahead. And that's how the intro is played. An open E string would have an octave at the second fret of the D string, an F note, third fret of D, I use my thumb to play low E strings all the time. You can use your other fingers instead if you want. It's a good idea to try both. So if you want to find any note real quick, let's just say you're at the 7th fret of B all of a sudden, what note is that? Well, let's take it back with the octave. It's the same note as the 4th fret on D, which is the same note as the 2nd fret on E, which is F sharp. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. And also remember your E strings contain the same notes. 2 open E's, 2 F's, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. One final thing to remember is at the 12th fret on the E string we have our octaves. So E notes, A notes, D notes, and let's just say we're on the E string here, 12th fret, E note, 13th fret is going to be an F note, starts again, 14th fret, F sharp, 15th fret, G. The A string, A sharp, B, C, D, D sharp, E, F, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A.